Fresh is so smart. He wears a shirt that says CEO, and it actually tricks women into thinking he's a CEO. But this guy doesn't know. He thinks all of them are for him, which is such a dangerous mindset. Another thing, he would get even more girls if he knew in his head he cannot do it.
You gonna sit next to me?
Yeah.
I got you.
I'll hold your hands.
There you go. I like the energy. I
Nice.
think she's very like...
He does need to slow down his speech with women. I remember when I used to go on dates at 21 years old, I'd be like, oh, really? So you're working here? That's great. Oh, wow, that's crazy. And then when I became good with women, she'd be like, yeah, so I took a job at Bimini's. And I'd be like this.
So, like, wait, is it a big...
No, Shad, it's this guy. Should we build up to Logan Paul? And I met him in person. Fresh CEO. Do you want this one? This should be really comedy. Or do you want to start with Logan? Let's see.
So, like, wait, is it a big thing out in the States to not do it? Because over here in the UK, it's kind of like if you do it, you're labelled as like a bocat, and it's like a big no.
A bocat?
Mm-hmm.
That's it? That's the clip they got? What?
Hi, I'm Chian Reynolds, and I'm back. New season, new day.
This is what's called Super Saiyan Mid. Super Saiyan Mid is like, maybe she can change.
And to be honest with you, I'm not impressed with the dating scene.
I think 99% of the world's problems would be solved if females walked through life with their body count on their forehead.
I've given some high scores.
I thought we might as well do the date properly.
Ah, see, I like this. And I've definitely given some low scores.
So, like, I'd just say being as Caribbean langers with nice jokes.
Oh my God. It's time to find a man that can tick all the boxes.
Do you know what? There wasn't actually...
I'm not gonna lie, when women dress like this, hold on. This looks better on her, whatever the she's wearing here. This makes her look better than this. This in public how is this legal in public? You should be in prison. This looks, do you know where lingerie belongs? You know how sacred lingerie is? I love it. I think it's better than naked. But in public, if you wear lingerie in public, you look like the gross. It's just, what do you want to attract in your life that you're wearing this in public, you know? Or even at a party if you dress like that.
It's time to find a man that can tick all the boxes.
Do you know what? There wasn't actually any red flags. Wow.
This is
better
grilling.
Is this one good?
Fresh, Perfect Podcast. I'm here today to show her the Barbados style, the Bajan style.
The most awkward thing was shaking Fresh's hand in person, because I'm like, I wonder if he saw that clip where I said he sounds like he's talking with a sock in his mouth. And then I got veneers, and now that's what I sound like.
Expecting, I mean, just a good time, good vibes, and at the same time, like, if she's feeling the vibe, let's see what's up, you know? Of course I can handle grilling, bro. I mean, I'm black already, I'm already grilled, so it's all good.
Remember he got canceled because he's like, I don't like black women, they're too masculine. He got canceled so hard. And then he kind of walked it back. He's like, well, not all of them. Yeah. I've never experienced that whole black women are too masculine thing because they're so submissive around me. Sneeko can tell you, or the people we're around in Miami, they get so sub around a psychopath. Like if you're a psychopath, you put them right, you put any girl, it doesn't matter where they're from, they chill the fuck out. But then people are like, no one has your personality, Zherka, so maybe they are, and I don't know.
Chian ask you whatever she likes.
Don't ask about my dog. Let me see what else.
What?
I eat for food. No, just kidding. Anything, it's fine.
Is this one good or should I skip this? I want to skip. Sorry, guys. Okay, someone said she's a pedo. Someone tell Dead Hex to allow that the words she's a pedo. Like, it's banned for some reason.
Hi.
How are you? I'm liking the all black.
I know, all black.
Copy me today.
I'm copying you.
Yeah, of course.
So my name's...
I'm not going to lie. Anytime I see 40% cleavage, the only thing that runs through my head is desperate. Okay? 'Cause the hottest women in society don't really show that much cleavage. When you look at the highest, classiest, richest, nicest wives, they belong to like some superstars. Those wives, they don't do this. Right? Go look at the nicest champagne lounges. They don't do this.
Cheyenne.
Fresh, that's what they call me.
I know, I recognize you.
Good to see you in person now.
I've spoken to this guy.
And a lot of people think I'm gay for not liking cleavage.
Call me.
I know, I recognize you.
Good to see you in person now.
Like, it's not that I don't like it. It's that when it's that common, it's chocolate cake to me. You know, it's like I had too much cake. Right? It's just not sexy anymore when you've had too much of it. You see it everywhere and you can't avoid it. I mean, it's still sexy if you focus, but I can't explain it, dude.
I've spoken to this guy. How are you?
Not bad. UK is a little bit different from Miami, so it's...
Like, I'm not saying I'm gay, that I don't like cleavage. I'm not grossed out by it. I just think it's pathetic, and I get turned off if a woman is desperate.
Getting accustomed to it is kind of tough.
Yeah? Okay, when did you fly in?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Is there any role models of beautiful women who don't do this kind of whatever the fuck this is? Can't think of anyone.
Nando's, pretty cool vibe, so
Oh, cool. Well, cheers to that.
cheers. This is
Fresh is so smart. He wears a shirt that says CEO, and it actually tricks women into thinking he's a CEO. Like, all the men make fun of him, but men don't realize what he's doing. Like, it actually works on the female brain.
raga.
Yeah.
Jamaican inspired, I like it.
Yeah, trying something different.
Does it taste good? I'm not gonna lie, man. I've seen her on YouTube, Instagram, but in person, like, she's stunning, man. I'm not gonna lie.
He always simps, bro. Fresh, you always simping. I knew he'd do this every time, bro. And I know it's not true, bro. I know it's not true. Okay? That's not how it works. People don't look better in person, right?
Painting, you know?
Do you like it?
It's okay. I just don't drink alcohol.
Do you not?
Nah.
Oh, why not?
Just not my thing. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's cherry.
Oh, okay.
Shelter raga.
Yeah, so you'll see by the end of this, I'll be a lot more chill.
There we go.
Right, it's really weird actually meeting you.
I know. We've spoken on Instagram a couple times.
Yeah, a few times.
Look at this guy in chat says she's hot, though. No, she's not, dude. No, she's not. She's not hot. She's cute at best.
So tell me about you.
Basically about me, man, like, I love to live life, love experience.
Yeah, ask anyone who lives in Vancouver, Montreal, New York, or Miami. Ask those people if she's hot, okay? You guys in the barn, watching the stream from your barn, I get what you're saying, but ask International City motherfuckers, right? Or even Montreal, or ask those guys if she's hot.
Experiences, like, I'm from the islands, Barbados, as you know. Came to the States 5 years ago, and
She's only hot because she's sitting next to Fresh.
worked my way up from Chick-fil-A, you know, like, taking phone calls to where I'm at today. And it's kind of like, you know, I always want to do better in my life and always progress and do more.
No, he seems like a really nice guy. So I'm quite impressed that you don't drink. Did you stop drinking by choice, or is it like religious beliefs?
So for me personally, like, the taste itself is, I just don't like it. And whenever I go out, I'm responsible because I drive my cars. I'm always like with my people. So like, if I'm drunk or like ever messed up, I can't be there for my people. So
Thoughts on Fresh wasting $100,000 on strip clubs he regularly goes to? It's a write-off. No, strip clubs are degenerate and stupid. I mean, the only time you can justify a strip club is if you go with Zherka and you're laughing at the strippers. You ask my buddies what I'm like at a strip club, and they'll be like, yeah, this guy never grew up. I remember when I got kicked out of Brandy's because she's like, you want to come back to the back seat with me? Or no, not back seat, the back of the club for a private dance. I'm like, I don't got money. She's like, you look like you got money. I was like, no, I gave it all away to charity. And she gets the bouncers and kicks me out of Brandy's. And all the bouncers like, that's Zherka. That's the Albanian. He's got crazy gangster friends. You don't want to kick him out. And the bitch is like, get him the out of here. I'm like, you don't want to do this, Ted. You don't want to kick me out of this, but you don't want to kick me out of Brandy's. And everyone's like, why are you fighting for this? You go to a strip club once every 10 years. Why do you want to? I'm like, I'm not getting kicked out of a strip club. If that's a part of my reputation, I'm done, bro. It was like, I was 23 when that happened. You would melt in front of her, stop acting cool. What? That's like what you guys said about me and Mia Malkova when we met in person. People are like, oh, Zherka, how come you're not melting? I don't melt. I don't melt, okay? Women have no effect on me. That's why they love me, right? This is what women do in front of me. Please, Jon Zherka, may I suck you off? Please. This is what they do. I'm serious. Please, Zherka, please. Daddy, oh, please. On their knees. I'm not even joking, dude. I dropped them to their knees. I'm like, get down where you belong.
I'm all sober whenever I go out.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm actually impressed that he doesn't drink alcohol. I'm just here drinking.
Anytime a guy doesn't drink alcohol, W's. I love when I found out Kai doesn't. I don't know. Anytime someone says they don't, and the whole room starts to peer pressure them, like do it. I'm like the only guy with a glass of Jameson, and I'm like, don't drink. You know, if I have a glass on me, I never like you got it, bro. You got it. The only time I'll pressure someone is if I know they'll drink with other people. It's like, oh, you don't want to drink with us? You drink with those clowns?
So when you go out, are you the mom of the group or you're like
Oh yeah,
in between?
I'm always the mother hen.
Okay.
So it's kind of like I'm always in charge on where we're going and what we're doing.
That's a red flag.
Mother hen?
No, it's not. It's not a red flag.
Red flag. Off rip. No, but like she's a cool person. Just like I already know deep down, bro. There's some demons in there that she's to do it, and it's like, bro.
Here's what's kind of weird is mother hen would be demonic going out with her friends, but she'd be the least demonic if she's the mother hen. So I don't know why he's saying red flag. There's things to red flag. I don't know if that's one of them.
Deal with that? Probably not.
Why is it red flag?
It could be because that means you don't really let loose sometimes.
No, I do.
Yikes. Letting loose is a fucking hoe. Why do you want that? Why do you want to share? What are you talking about? Letting loose is the last thing you want from your date. You're saying the word loose. You're saying loose, bro. You want a loosey-goosey. Stop it.
You do?
Yeah, no, I do. But I like to still be in check. I like to just look after, you know.
Okay, because I need a girl that's going to have fun and get lit because, I mean, you got to enjoy life, you know?
So people think that you need to have fun to, like, be completely crazy and do stuff like that. Like, I have fun, you know, doing that. So, yeah.
Okay.
So are you a serious dater?
I'll tell you this. I'm a serial dater.
Serial dater?
Yeah.
We know what that means. He sleeps around a lot. Okay, so you just, like, have those one-night stands?
No. It's more like I'll do dates, right? And like, for example, if we connect on that level, I want to see more. I want to.
Remember that clip where he's like, chicks can't take it because I'd be f***ing for 2 hours straight. And they're like, no girl can keep up. Like, they just don't want to. And I'm like, wait, you're mad at them for not wanting to f*** for 2 hours? You know, they got to nut eventually, right? They got to enjoy themselves. Like, if you're smashing for 2 hours, green. Why is that like a cool thing, dude? Right? Kevin Samuels was so red pill. Rest in peace to Kev. He's like, you got to talk to them like a man and have them nut instead of smash them for 2 hours where they like tell their friends,
But some people don't have that capacity to even like take in or be more. So it's kind of like, I see where they're at. I lead them and say, cool, you know what? Nice meeting you, but that's where it's going to end.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm a bit of a serial dater in the sense of I'm quite picky. So I can be I'm a really frustrating person to date, if I'm honest.
I can
What a lying.
Really? Why can you tell?
I'm just messing with you.
I date for like long term. Mm-hmm. So for me, I don't like this. Like I'm not a fan of like hookup culture and everything like that. So it's not me. So
Your channel's about dating.
I find it really hard to actually date now.
So let me ask you this. If you could find the person right now that you want, right? What would they be to you? Like the traits, you would say?
Probably someone driven. Mm-hmm. Yes, they've got to be ambitious. They've got to be very compassionate and hold a lot of integrity. You know, I'm a big fan of like values and morals, not really about like materialistic things.
Yeah, where do morals come from? Why don't you throw the curveball at her? Where's the morality come from? The shit you reject, lady.
What about you?
Has to be one, loyal, right? In terms of like not like a hoe, right? Number two is she's actually like adding value to my life. So for example, let's say I have a business and I need help in certain areas. She can say, you know what? My babe needs help in these areas. I'm gonna help him out. That's just adding value. And then three, most important is she's spiritual in some sense because I feel like that's a guidance because most girls don't have that. So
yeah, I think more women are spiritual though.
Spiritual means a hoe. She's either a Muslim or a Christian or something that's real. If she's like, I'm one with Mother Earth, she's like trees and putting the roots of the tree up her. That's scary. If they're spiritual with no religion, that's terrifying. That new age.
When I say spiritual, I mean actual like religion. Because for example, spiritual can be
Like, dude, the worst joke I ever did was to this girl in my city. She'd come to the bar, and I just remember the joke where I looked at her crystals, like her orbs that are for different days of the week or whatever, for powers and it's luck and whatever. And I said, which crystal tells you you're a hoe? And my best friend looks at me like, bro, we just got inside her house. What are you doing, bro? We're about to throw the craziest party. And I was like, but she laughed and it was cool. But she knew I was making the joke of like, if you have crystals, you're a hoe.
I mean like anything, like stars, signs, whatever. I mean like actual like faith in somebody.
Have faith.
Yeah.
Okay. What's a hoe?
Here we go. So a hoe, basically, right, is a woman that knows she can settle down at any point, but chooses to either experience life on different levels of like different guys, different lifestyles, which is fine.
A hoe is pretty much short-term pleasure over long-term lifestyle, which really means I'll be depressed for life. Just let me get some dick this week. That's what a hoe is, right? It's just low IQ. And a lot of girls pretend like, hey, if you're a girl, you do the same thing as me. No, I wouldn't. I could have a ton of money on OnlyFans and do right now, right? I don't even have to be good at it. Like, I'm still offered a lot of money for my following. And I don't do it. I don't go for a Ferrari like that. So why do you think I would be that if I was a girl? Are you stupid? If I was a girl, I'd make less than as Zherka right now, who has so much collab potential with the whole market.
But it's kind of like, if you do that path, like just know that like it has certain like repercussions, so to speak. So
Okay,
that's what I
so
say.
would you call me a hoe? Because I can take
Yes.
that down and I won't, simply because I want to have a career.
Well, you said you're picky, right? So that's one thing. But
So
let me
you
ask you
calling
this.
me a hoe though?
So, hold on, let me ask you this, right? Why are you picky?
I know what I bring to the table in the sense I know what kind of woman I am. So I'm not going to sit and tolerate crap from someone. I'm not going to just settle for less. I know how much value I bring to someone and a relationship.
So all this time, you never met anyone that like meets those requirements at all?
No, do you know what it was? Because I've only just started the whole dating. Like, I'm big on personal development.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of time on myself. Like, I went celibate. It was just focused.
You went celibate?
Yeah, and for me, it's the best thing. I think when you connect to yourself, you realign. It's good,
For how long?
I was celibate for 2 years.
Where's the cap? I need a cap.
No, it's not cap.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's the cap around here? Because this will have to do. Oh, here
What a liar. Just straight up liar.
we go. 2 years, bro? Dude, there's no way possible. Where's my shovel? There's no way. 2 years.
Yeah.
No toys.
No toys.
The only way I believe her is if she had her social media deactivated for 2 years.
Because as well, even with
Come
that,
on.
No, because even with that, like, you have to learn how to, like, my personal life, it used to be very chaotic. So for me, I needed no distractions and just to be really focused. And that was find out who I am and discover that.
Your eyes say a lot.
Do they? What are
Yeah.
they saying?
They say ambitious, good mindset, but at the same time, you want to be a free spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not a hoe. Because I feel like that's what men do. I feel like men like to label women as free spirits is just your excuse to say hoe.
I mean, you could say that, but I think for you, you're more picky. You want to
A free spirit is a hoe. Okay? A hoe will not guard her mental health. She's free to be damaged.
she has something of substance rather than something that's like superficial. So it makes sense. So I gotta know, off rip.
Yeah.
What are your first impressions of me from me sitting down, meeting you for the first time?
To be fair, I'm actually like pleasantly surprised because obviously we spoke online. I feel like you're not as egotistical as I assumed. It's so easy just to see someone online and pass judgment, but you don't actually know who they are behind that screen.
Is it my Instagram?
Yes.
I get that a lot. It's like, you seem like you're stuck up, feel like you're posh, but like when you meet a person, you're more like chill, relax.
Yeah, you're more chill. So do you not find though with the lifestyle that you advertise online that it's going to attract a certain kind of woman that you complain about?
Yes. So for example, right? Let's say my lifestyle is cars, Rolls Royce, Lamborghinis, lifestyle. Cool, right? But that's what I love to do personally. I'm a car guy. However, it does attract girls that are more like, you could say, I guess, chasing the bag, so to speak, which is fine. But I understand what it is, so I know what I put out there. But sometimes when
Last time I saw him in person, it was outside a nightclub, and he was getting in his car. He was leaving early. I was walking home. I was getting my Uber, and we crossed paths, and he goes, "See ya," as in like, "Oh, we met at some party or whatever." And as I'm leaving, I go, "Hey man, I saw what you said about black chicks," and he starts laughing so hard on the street. And that's the last time I saw him in person.
you have that out there as well, you can filter better because now I know, okay, cool. These type of girls like this versus girls that are not into this are not going to gravitate towards that. And I can see pretty much like how they move from that sense. So it's good and bad at the same time, but like for me personally, I can understand because I see both ends.
So what kind of woman do you actually attract right now?
Right now, I got to say,
Hoe
off rip,
bands.
girls that want to have a good lifestyle, have fun.
Lifestyle.
Which isn't bad because me personally right now, I haven't found a person I want to be with long term. I've seen options where like they could be, but waiting to see what happens.
Look how descriptive this guy in chat is. You know, women feel wind on their chest in public just to be a whore. What the fuck is that? They're battling the elements. Why are you typing that?
You know?
Because I find like American culture is very different to UK. So I know that like a lot of Americans do like the whole sugar daddy, like I'm your man lifestyle, let me pay for your hair and nails. Like, are you big on that?
In Miami, that's a huge component of like dating. So what happens is girls from all over the world, like even from Texas or other states in the US, they come to Miami because that capital has a reputation of being like sugar daddy central. So they go to certain spots, you know, they go on certain websites and they meet guys that want to take care of their lifestyle. However, here's the issue, right? When we do that dynamic right there.
I disagree. I don't think Miami is sugar baby central. I think other cities are. Miami is fun central, where they just want to have fun. The sugar daddy stuff comes second. Like my city, Vancouver, is sugar daddy central. Who's been to my city, you know what I'm talking about. Miami is not that. Like, check this out. If you're a jacked Chad, you'll have fun in Miami. It doesn't require. If you're a jacked Chad in Vancouver, you will not have fun. You need to pop bottles and do everything correct. So I don't really get when people said, "Oh, it's just gold digger stuff." I'm like, I mean, you can just have fun on the beach. It doesn't require. In Vancouver, you're not allowed to have fun on the beach. Like, no one's gonna f you if you're just chilling on the beach. Best women would be Miami, yeah. But I don't know, because I only met the older ones. Like, I only met them walking where they go, hi, on the street to me. And they were just like 35 and stuff. I don't really meet people my age.
What happens is most guys on that level want to control you. So it's also good because they get the benefit of getting the lifestyle. But then it's like, okay, cool. Now you're their slave, so to
Fresh speaks like the voices in his head are interrupting him from his schizo. Okay.
speak. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword.
No, I agree. I feel like that lifestyle comes at a cost.
It does.
You know, and for women, I never advocate for that. Like, if that's what women like, good for you. But it will come at a price because realistically, most successful men are narcissistic. They're very manipulative and they're very, very controlling.
I wouldn't say
like
manipulative. I would say that they have a sense of, you know what, I worked myself up to this point. I don't want to tolerate any type of like, you know, bad behavior, so to speak.
So you're like that. So you're narcissistic.
No,
a successful man is not narcissistic. It's just he knows a woman can only delete things from his life. She can't add, right? So if for every second she comforts him, she's taking money, energy, time from his business. So she can only take from him. So, and he knows that. So he has to really manage his time with the girl, which looks like he's being selfish with his time, but really he's the successful one. He should manage his time better, because it's very easy to get lost in nutting land where you just nut and chill.
I'm more like relaxed. So for example, I can see somebody, right, to see who they really are and what they're about. And I meet them at that level. So for example, let's say, for example, you're a free spirit, so to speak. You want to go have fun. I'm not going to say, you know what, you can't go out, go do your thing. You know what, have fun. Just know that you may not be with me long term.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you...
I think
the problem with Fresh is he thinks he can bag any chick. The universe tells us sometimes, like for example, this girl will never smash him. Like the universe, I don't want to say universe, but you know, like everyone in the room can feel it except Fresh. And I'm not saying it to look cool. Like if I was sitting there, 90% of the time, she wouldn't smash Zherka either unless I turned it on. If I turned it on, yeah, but it would take like me talking and stuff. But if I was just being myself, she wouldn't, because she'd be like, oh, this guy's a little extreme, right? So I'm not saying it like I'm better than you type shit. I'm just saying he thinks he can bag any chick, which is such a waste of time for a man, right? It's like me talking to a liberal feminist that's cute. I go, yeah, I can smash, but ultimately this is going to ruin my life. This bitch is going to go crazy, blah, blah, blah. And so I know what's for me and what's not. But this guy doesn't know. He thinks all of them are for him, which is such a dangerous mindset.
love is free. So for example...
And another thing, he'd get even more girls if he knew in his head he cannot do it. But is Bill for you? What the fuck? Some people are just not attractive enough. No, it's not about attractive. I'm saying if I was sitting in front of her, the only time she smash is if I'm in kek mode. If I'm in kek mode where I'm laughing and we're touching each other's hands, then I can smash. But that's 5% of the time. Most of the time she just pissed me off and I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking? What are you platforming right now with your... You know, I wouldn't say it like that. I would just say you're wrong.
If I try to hold you back or control you, that's not love because I'm trying to like retain you in a certain manner. Versus if I let you do what you want, you could.
If you're trying to control a woman, you love her, period. Okay, just like you would control your mom from going to the fair where there's gigolos.
You can choose to either be with me or not be with me. But I do have my standards as well. So.
Okay.
So far, out of 10, what would you rate me on a date so far?
Oh, so far, I'd probably give you... We'll start at 6, because then you've got potential to... Improve. Yeah, so
if you don't think women want to be controlled, why do they only smash men who are their coaches? They never smash a friend. Only the guy that they respect like a coach. It's because they want coaching.
Tell me more about your podcast. I have seen some episodes, by the way. So thank you for the love for Stand Up TV.
Yeah, I was big up, of course. So the podcast started from me and my boy Myron. Meeted up on Instagram. We talked for like an hour on the phone. We said, you know what, we have similar goals in terms of like dating and lifestyle. Let's do a podcast. Before you know, people are like, yo, this is dope. I'm learning as a guy how to become better, make money, and deal with girls. I love it. So then we got a studio, and we brought it together and collabed, and we created a Fresh and Fit podcast right now. So it's pretty cool.
How do you feel when people brand it as toxic?
I think it's just up to someone's like perspective. So for example, I know people that like see the podcast and like, oh, that's toxic. I don't like it at all. It's too misogynistic. Some people say, you know what? It's rough truth, but it helps me become a better person. So it's kind of like how you see the world will determine how you see the podcast.
Because I find it really like interesting, and I'll never like be rude about someone's work or whatever. But for me, I kind of...
He does need to slow down his speech with women. I remember when I used to go on dates at 21 years old, I'd be like, oh, really? So you're working here? That's great. Oh, wow, that's crazy. And then when I became good with women, she'd be like, yeah, so I took a job at Bimini's. And I'd be like this. How's that? And she'd be wet. And I was like, oh my God, slowing it down is so much better. It's so much, wow, that was so cool. How did I do that? But when I was young, I used to like, blah, 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 blah. Right?
I feel like your podcast, it does encourage and influence this whole incel.
No, I don't believe slow is cool. Like if it's slow the whole time, you're kind of boring, right? So eventually I build momentum, right? I go, no, wait. And then I build up, blah, 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 blah. And when I found out that's how my personality is, I'm like, wait, I was born with the weird roller coaster personality that women love. Oh, thank God I don't have to fake
culture of men that just like disrespect women for no reason.
See, my thing is like, they're doing it without us. We're saying, you know what? Understand that this is how women are. Don't get mad at it. Understand, cool. How do you operate? How do you become better? So that they actually want to be a part of your lifestyle. So we say, don't get mad at women. Understand what they are, what they want, and cater towards what you want as well. But at the same time, if you're going to...
Listen how snaky she is. She's such a snake, man. Men who disrespect women for no reason. Have you ever for once in your little pea brain thought it's for good reason? That's why he disrespected the modern day female ideology. What if a guy lost everything to a woman? Is he going to disrespect women that are like the woman that took everything from him? Hell yes, he is. What the are you talking about? Nobody wakes up for no reason and goes, you know what? The modern woman is just a bitch and she's just selfish and she takes everything and take and never gives. No one does that. Like a man is actually so pathetic. They get burned a million times before they start talking based.
I deal with these women on this level. Understand where you're like getting into.
I think I'm the only one who didn't get burned and I started talking shit. I started my talking to the modern woman before I got burned. And then when I got burnt, imagine that. I was like, bitch, you're buffing me. You're buffing me at the boss battle.
Like, because for me, I'm a very chill person, and I know that I get personally attacked for like the kind of incel culture, if that makes sense.
I've seen.
Yeah, and the way I see it, like even on your podcast, I've seen it. I've got dragged before, and it's just kind of like, it's like there's no reason for it, simply because it's kind of like, once again, I made an assumption about you, and a lot of people make assumptions about women that are attractive and hold stuff down because automatically from my show, I'm branded.
You can be attractive without showing 90% cleavage. Like, has a woman ever thought 50% looks hotter? Like, give some imagination to the mind. I'm not telling you to like wrap up. I'm not hijabbing you. I'm just saying this is kind of desperate, right? Matter of fact, if you're hot with a hijab, that's even better. But she'll never go that way. She'll never do it.
As like a hoe or whatever.
There's no hope.
Like that. And I've seen it, and I've seen Myron's opinions of me as well. So I know I keep bringing up the podcast, but I've seen the way that I get dragged on that podcast.
Oh man. Well, think about Myron, right? He's very rooted in facts and He's very rooted in like the truth. So for him, it's like he doesn't call it how he sees it.
You know why I like limiting degeneracy instead of saying just cover up head to toe? Because when you cover them up, like let's say you say no more cleavage, then the cool ones, the attractive ones that every girl wants to be like, they have good role models. And it's like a stepping stone. But there's no stepping stone if you just tell them enough. You know? I wish there were some role models. Like I wish there was like 20 classy women on TV. Like imagine a classy Kim Kardashian channel. And then women are like, I want to be like her. That would be very healthy for them.
Now, you may not like what he says because how he says it is kind of like rough and upfront, but you know, on some level, there's some truth to what he's saying.
What? I'm a what?
Huh?
What?
I didn't say that now.
No, I'm just a no, but no, there's a love with you though.
Okay.
So on your podcast, where do you get all these women?
We have a guy and girl that go out and meet girls and they invite them to the show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So we don't do it like ourselves. It's mainly like our team that deals with them per se. Because we used to, but they don't get messy because they might want to date us or talk to us. So it's kind of like, you know what, to keep it more like realistic, you find the girls, we'll just meet them in person for the first time.
Okay. Do you find your recruiters then get a certain kind of woman to come on the show so you guys can purposely drag?
Here's the biggest argument with the show, right? They say we bring only girls that are like slow, stupid hoes. My thing is, right, they find girls from everywhere in the world. The problem is they're in Miami, so it just depends on where
Imagine you said we bring them from all across the world, and it turns out that all of them are...
meet them, maybe South Beach, maybe in the club. So that determines where we meet them.
So you're only recruiting girls from the club or on the beach?
No, it could be anywhere. Like, for example, they send us a DM or we send them a DM. It could be in the bookstore. It doesn't matter. So we invite every girl on the show. And we've had old, young, successful, broke, poor. It doesn't matter. You want to come on the show, give your opinion, you can.
I'm coming on.
Let's do it.
I'm coming on.
I got to warn you, though. We keep it 1,000.
Yeah.
So...
I'm confident, so...
You gonna sit next to me?
Yeah.
I got you.
I'll hold your hands.
There you go. I like the energy. I think she's very, like, on point. Like, she's very, like, intimidating to some people. But I think she's deep down a soft person.
Softie.
Yeah, softie.
You said you're a serial dater.
Yeah.
How many women are you seeing?
Well, as you know...
That's not good game, right? She's like, Jon Zherka, are you a serial dater? I go, no, I'm a serial killer. That's good game. Because women watch every night serial killer documentaries, right? So now I'm a part of their entertainment, part of their life as well. You understand? I'm fantasy now.
I'm faith-based, and I'm a man of God. So it would be unreal for me to tell you that amount. But what I will say is, like,
no, don't
I have
actually
a very strange way of, like, picking who I want to be long-term. So that means, for example, I meet somebody, I need time to see who that person really is. So right now, I'm still single. I'm not dating anyone per se.
Don't do that. Be a rapist, serial killer, peepo G shit. I'll time you the fuck out. Don't do that.
I'm seeing over time who people really are, and then make a choice if I want to go down that path or not.
So you're having sex with multiple people?
I'm saying I'm giving it time to see where it goes.
So yes.
I didn't say that. You said that.
Can you just confirm?
I'm just saying, as a man of God, I want to see where it goes. I can meet either just going on dates or go on trips, but that doesn't mean I'm necessarily, always.
I hate when people use God to bridge a hookup, right? It only works if you actually believe in God. This guy don't believe in God.
Doing that.
So do you think as a man of God it's fair to play with many women's emotions?
Well, I'm not playing. I'm being realistic. Okay. What it is like, for example, let's say I'm talking to you, right? And we start dating. I want to see where it goes. So I'm going to say, you know what, cool. I'm going to put you here. I'm going to watch you. And so when we go out, how's the vibe? How's the energy? What's your mindset? You want kids? You want a family? And I'll put you in a category. Okay, cool. You know what? She's an option. I'm going to take her a little bit more serious. That way, at least on that level, if I meet another girl, it's like,
yeah, the only time they want kids is when they're done being used up. So why are you even asking, hey, modern woman, do you want kids? Why would you even ask someone that?
Really there, I'm going to keep you over here.
Okay, so then you will
I'm not ready to have kids until I'm ready to traumatize them with my past.
So on that level, if I meet another girl, it's like, you're not really there, I'm going to keep you over here.
Okay, so then you will them and then moan that these women are hoes.
Did I say
No, but this is what I'm saying though. This is the problem. Like, there's men that will put women in a certain category. And don't get me wrong, like, I completely understand and respect your point, but it's kind of like if men are going around sleeping with women just as much, but then you're going to just put women in this bracket as if, like, they're not worthy.
So let me ask you this, right? If they're giving out anyway, what's the problem? Because
the problem is you guys. Like, listen, women will do it.
This is what I see.
But it's you guys create the problem.
But this is what I see, right? Girls are giving it out freely to anybody that wants to have it, right? We're just saying, you know what? Here's an opportunity. There you go.
Okay, so how many people have you slept with?
Ooh, to put on a number scale, I would say, I don't know the exact number, but it's pretty high up there.
Really?
Yeah.
How high is high, though?
High as
Because your high might be like 10, or it might be 100. So
or just downplay it. Just say not that high.
Your high.
Sky's the limit.
So that's a lot. Over 100.
Sky's the limit.
So what if I'd slept with 100?
Good for you. 100
Yikes.
men? That's bullocks.
Good. Correct.
Must be bullocks, bro.
Good shit.
No way, bro. No way.
Then how would you then perceive me?
I mean, look,
100 men, go wash your hands.
I don't judge people per se on what they do outside of their like lifestyle, whatever. I'm just saying, for example, if you had 100 guys in your, I want to say, past history, it could be considered bad for some people.
Okay, is it bad for you?
I think it's just up to your prerogative.
Is it bad for you?
I think it's a great option for you because
A great option for me.
Yeah, yeah.
But what if I wanted to be your wife?
My wife?
Yeah, what if I want to be your wife?
100 men. You want to be my wife for 100 men? Let me ask you this: do you think if you had 100 men, you could really bond with me all the way?
Yeah.
Still?
Yep. May the best man win.
You don't think?
Strongest bond.
You don't think that after the 100 men, you might have some animosity towards me? Like there's like, all men are this way, all men are that way. I don't know if I can trust you. I say all the time, there's only like 3 to 4 relationships somebody has before they actually say, you know what, I'm tired of this. I think all people are the same. That's what I think. So you have 3 or 4 in you, good relationships, and then it's like, you know what, this isn't working out. I think most people are this way.
Yeah, I don't know though, because I've had like, from my personal experience, really good relationships. It was.
She can't accept that she's broken her pair bonding for life. Because it's too extreme of a reality for her. Where it's like, yeah, it's not the same with guys, but even Zherka's damaged it, and he's a man. He doesn't have to worry as much. So if I feel like I've damaged mine, imagine where a woman's at, where they're like flooded with oxytocin, all these chemicals when they're being piped and they're in love and they fall in love with dick and right.
It was just I was the issue, you know. So before like even
Wait,
coming
hold
to
on.
Emirates,
You just said you were the issue?
no, I was because I wasn't ready for
You're
commitment.
being accountable? Hooray! Woo! Good job on that. I am shocked. She said she's accountable for her actions. Bro, that's 1 of 1,000 girls. That's insane, bro. Crazy. That's different, so I'll give you points for that.
Oh, thanks.
What's your background?
They're Caribbean, so Jamaican, St. Lucian, and we're English also.
Bomba clot. Jeez. Okay, cool. If you can find a husband or a guy that you want to take serious, what should their background be, you think?
There's no restrictions on like.
It doesn't matter?
Yeah, like it's just once again it goes back to like an energy thing and having integrity and stuff like that.
Energy.
So you date a white guy?
Yeah.
Indian guy?
Yeah.
Asian guy?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter?
No, I don't discriminate.
That's good to know.
How about you?
Personally, it's energy, of course, as well. But at the same time, I need looks. So, like, for example, if you're, like, attractive and you actually have a brain on your head and you're loyal, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
I f with Fresh, bro. Yeah, I mean, he's not a bad guy. It's just he says some stuff that it's like, oh, I believe in God, but be right back, strip club.
So.
Yeah, so didn't you get dragged about black women?
You know what it is? We actually made, like, a joke about a dating app. They took it out of context and made it blow up bigger than it was. Like, my mom's black, my sister's black, my whole family's black. Why would I hate black people? It's like, that doesn't make any sense. And I'm from the islands. I've dated black women, like, most of my life.
Yeah.
Take it out of context.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's what the internet does.
Oh, we know, especially with Andrew Tate as well. Everything. Actually, I gotta ask you, how was the interview with Andrew Tate?
That was good. Like, I like Andrew, actually.
I feel like on the internet, it's like a good and bad because I feel like either you
Oh, Fatty Lacey in chat says, John, I heard you don't like eating the box. I don't know anything about it. I don't do it. I've never done it. I know when I was drunk, I got complimented for it, but I just don't remember who and when and how drunk I was. And I know I've done, no, I have never done it to completion, but I know I've done it for like seconds. I know I've done something like that. I know I've done, not eating the box. I think it was a kiss or some shit like that. I think it was I was laughing and drunk. But I've never ate the box in my life. I've never ate the box in my life. And I think I've only been asked twice out of any, like, out of all the women I've been. Yeah. Yeah. I think I kissed, she had her bikini on. And I kissed, but that's not eating out. That's more like I'm drunk in her lap. But have I ate the box? No. Why don't you guys get me on a lie detector for this one if you don't believe me? Right? Let's do $1,000. What do you mean this is such cap? Let's get on lie detector and ask me if I've ate the box. Jon Zherka, you kissed the box. Yes, I have. Man, I just said so. How's this one bad? I'm not, bro. Let's not compare. That's not comparable. How the hell is that comparable to eating the box? Hey, does anyone in this chat genuinely think I ate the box ever in my life? Because I know Andrew Tate has. He's just lying about it, but I know I'm not lying because he's giggled about it. You probably did once. Really? You can imagine a girl going, I'm gonna come, John. Keep going, John. You can imagine that? I can't. John stared at the box. No, I've never ate. I've never licked. I've never done any of that. I know I've kissed it and stuff like that. I know I was 23 and drunk and I don't know. I just never, I was like kind of just, it wasn't really sexual. It was more like memes. But ate the box? No. You literally said you did it yesterday. Well, that's what I mean, that I've had my head there. But ate means like I'm licking vag. I've never done that. Hold on. I can imagine in a previous soy life. No, not even in a soy life. Because I remember I didn't start having sex as a soy guy. Like sex came to me when I was like waking up. I can see you on your knee. Yeah, okay. No, I've never tongue punched a clit. No, never done any of that. I don't want to get graphic because I don't want my fam seeing this clip. Did you ever lick clit? No. Yes, my queen, no. Kiss your box. No, it was more like I'm drunk and falling asleep on her lap. And I was like, thank you. Thank you so much. Did your feet swing in the air when you kissed? Stop it, bro. This is what I get for being honest, is that the memes come out of honesty. I should just say, no, I never done it to look cool. But I feel like a liar if I say that. I've never ate the box, but I know I've kissed it. I know I've been a sweetheart. I know I've been soy before. Did you ever suck cock? No, not yet, bro. Bro, this is gay to talk about. No, it's a good lesson because people like Andrew Tate lie. They admit they have and then they change it that they haven't. I'm one canon. Never done it, right? Matter of fact, one day I'm going to do it just so I can say, hey, guys, I have throat cancer. No, dude, no. Have your mouth been in the vicinity of box? Well, I just explained that. That's what I feel guilty about. Hold on. Why sucking on titties is not as unmasculine as eating the box? Well, I don't suck on tits either. I've got to get back to that. I feel like I've become way too hardcore. Should go back to sucking chat's tits. You admitted to eating the box. No. If I've ever admitted, it's not eating. It's not tongue on box. It's just kiss. 23-year-old, drunk. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Well, I guess that's bad. That's just as bad. But I've never, la, 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 la. No. All I know is she enjoyed it. And then, turns out she was a relative. I mean, she relatively enjoyed it. I don't know, man. So just put me on a lie detector and see if I cap here. Because I'm not even that invested in this. I just want to tell the truth. I'm not like Andrew Tate, who ate it for years and then says he doesn't. Hell no. Another thing, I'm not lying when I say most of my sexual experiences is me getting head and leaving. Most, 80% of my sexual life is that. And some girls love that because they're like, oh, you haven't been inside too many people. I'm like, yeah, true. Never had STD, never had anything. Love it.
You hate him or you don't like him at all? Is that true? Or?
This whole internet thing, it wants you versus me.
Yeah.
Like even from this, they want you to versus me because it's, once again, incel culture. You have to dominate. Like, why is that?
I think...
No, I'll tell you how cool I was, dude. I remember getting head from a girl I hated when I drove her home. I literally hated this girl. And she just started unbuckling me and stuff. I was like, what the f***? And, yeah. And you know why I don't think it's that bad? If I had smashed hundreds of girls, I'd be the most disgusting animal. But if I just got head from a bunch of girls, then I'm redeemable. I knew I was building up to something. Because you got to remember, I was very afraid of pregnancy. I still am. Why were you driving a girl you hate? For the head. Right? I thought I was going to get it like weeks down the road. I didn't think she'd just cope and unbuckle me when I'm ignoring her. Did you kiss her after that? No, unless it's my girlfriend, never. Even that's kind of, you know. No, having sex with a bunch of women makes you disgusting, 100%. I don't know one guy. Let me know if this is wrong. I don't know one guy who's had sex with a bunch of women that didn't contract an STD. I don't know one in my life. Not one. None. I don't know one. They're gross. Because guys, you gotta remember, a sweet woman will forgive you if you got heaps of head, but she will never forgive you. Hey, listen to me. A sweet woman will forgive a man who's gotten a bunch of head. It's kind of badass. But if I was inside, physically inside, risk of STD, pregnancies, all that, a bunch of women, that's not a sweet girl will never forgive that. It's such a bad idea. And if you can't just get head, like just get yours and dip, then you're not really a man. Like, she don't respect you. The ultimate respect is when they give up on their own pleasures for yours. That's through the player phase, and I don't condone that. Player phase was cringe, stupid, waste of time, waste of money. Really, I'm like, after the 10th girl, I understood what I was doing. It just became, here's what's weird. People are like, after you date hundreds of girls, you become faster at sleeping with them. That's all you get, is that you can smash faster. It's not that you get more or anything. It's that you can make that 4-hour date into 10 minutes. That's the only thing you get. So that's not really a quality, because then it's like you're with strangers. What about pair bonding? For men, it's different, but I think the worst part about player life is you start to just want to smash the wrong ones. No one will ever talk about that, right? When you're dating your potential girlfriend, how many other girls should you be talking to? If you don't have at least 20 women in your vicinity ready to meet you, my dude, you're not ready for dating. You're not even close. The more extreme that number is, the more ready you are. I'm not saying 20 bombshells. I'm just saying 20 people complimenting you. It's doable, yeah. What if she's a 2 out of 10? Compliment's a compliment, man. I'll take that compliment. You guys got to be, I guess yours is different, but I'm saying if you're an influencer, you should have like 20. Like if a girl had 20 guys in her DMs, she's disgusting. But if a guy has 20 girls in his DMs, then hey, I want to date that guy because, you know, this guy was wanted. You definitely smash if you had the chance, man. Nope. No. Only smash people who increase your resume. There's no point in smashing 2 out of 10s. It's a waste of time. Even if it makes you better at sex, it's not worth it.
I want to see women saying sorry. Because I feel like at this point, it's kind of like women have the upper hand and men feel like they're being slighted. And I get it, because if you think about it, the world doesn't really care about men like that.
Okay, what if 20 women in your phone are your immediate family members? Should we start timing people out? Are we done with this joke?
Making women happy, making sure that they're
in
a good place, and forget about the men. They could just figure it out themselves. So I think at this point, tables have turned. The women have most of the power, and men want to see kind of equal out again as it was before. But it's what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, like, you got to decide what you want in life. And my thing is, don't hate people for who they are. Understand who they are and adapt to it.
Yeah, I like that. What's a red flag for you?
My number one thing is like, it's just too much like experience. So for example, you've been to Dubai, you've been to like Spain, you've been to like Mexico, you've been all over the world. It's like, who are you going with? To me, that's a red flag.
That's a stupid red flag.
That's the best red flag.
Okay, but what if like it's from a family?
Let's be real here. She works at Target. She doesn't make that much money. She's going by herself.
Yeah, your dream girl chat works at Starbucks, and she's a coping liberal that's about to wear the red hat. She's almost had enough.
who's she going with? Not family.
Okay, what else? Red flag.
Revealing on social media. That's like, you want attention, which I understand, but like how you do it is very important because that's going to portray how people perceive you. And if you're my girl, then they're going to perceive you as this way, and that's tight to me. So my thing is like, you can have fun and show yourself every now and then, but like every picture is like your ass or like your titties is like, come on, it's just too much going on.
Do you like confident women?
I like women that know who they are and what they're about, but confidence can be considered like they're a boss, babe, they're independent, and I get that, but it's like, men really don't really need that. They need a woman that's like feminine, understands their lifestyle, at the same time, there's like a level of like, okay, this is my man, I'm gonna let him lead.
Yeah, so. Okay. So you want a submissive woman?
Yeah. Submissive?
Do I look like I'm gonna submit to any man in the bedroom as well?
Of course, yeah. I'm a lead. Because let's be real here, right? Who does most of the work in the bedroom? Men. Girls sit down there, they do starfish. What does that really mean, right?
When you go with starfish.
No, I'm saying in general. I have a different outlook, so to speak.
Do all women I don't think all women starfish. Can someone confirm, please? So I'm not listening to him.
I'm saying that to say, like, as a guy, like, you should be leading all the way through.
Okay, yeah.
So, but I will say this, some women want to be dominant in the bedroom. I get that part, but like still, like, the guy should be dominant as well.
So you don't drink?
No.
How do you find experiences then, if you're taking women back to your place?
Is getting head losing V-card? I said it was, but the internet told me I was wrong. Every part of the internet said I was wrong. I think it is because it opens up the portal of deviancy. I think you're biting from the apple. But everyone gets really uptight when I say head is the losing your V-card. I don't know why. And I start to think the internet's right because a lot of women I've been with have said, John, if you didn't just get head, if you were smashing these chicks, I would never deal with you. I was like, really? They're like, yeah. I was like, oh, shit. Like, I guess it's a lesser evil. I don't know.
They're drunk.
I'm very cautious because if a woman is drunk, I don't ever take her home. Because at that point, it's like, I'm liable because if she gets like upset or she's not aware of what she's doing, then it's not going to be good for me. So I'll say, you know, if she's drunk, that's not for me to talk to her at all.
Yeah.
Like, and remember, I'm sober, so I can see it. She's drunk, she's like falling over, like too sloppy. It's like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, I think that's really important.
You gotta be safe too. Like, for example, let's say, she falls down or something happens to her. Now you're responsible because you took her home.
Yeah, and as well, like men, like you can black out on alcohol, and there's been so many stories where women don't remember the night before, and then they feel like they've had men take advantage of them.
Yeah, and it happens all the time. Like, there's some guys that are given 1,000, they watch and wait for girls to get like lit, and then they just come to the club after, swoop them up, take them home.
Yeah.
To me, that's disgusting because she's not even aware of what's happening for the most part, and then you're just taking advantage. It's weird. Like, don't do that. Yeah.
Oh, got an extra point for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just going from a 6 to a 7.
Over 30. Sheesh.
I'd say.
Do you advise people to keep in touch with their exes? Like a real ex that you lived with and you had a serious thing with? What do you gain from that? I don't think you gain much. But being cool with people after is, depending on how angry it is, I think it's healthy.
Why is it not?
I call her an it.
Why?
So this depends on the person, but me personally, like, if I know, for a matter of fact, it might be a turn off. If I don't know, I'm gonna watch their behavior and see what they're really about.
What's the behavior?
As for example, always in the club, always doing weird stuff behind your back, always like responding to too playful people. It's kind of like their behavior enables them to kind of like go in that environment and actually do like, stuff that they wouldn't normally do. So their behavior kind of leads to like bad choices.
Right. Do you think maybe like women behave like that because they don't feel secure?
That could be it too. It's just more like a woman that's confident in her man wants to keep him there and doesn't want to mess up that.
A woman that goes to the club in a relationship is really just afraid her man's gonna leave her. So she's like, I better not take this serious. He's gonna leave me. And that's why the guy leaves. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's kind of scary, right? But, you know, a lot of these chicks got to realize guys they don't stray that far if you're chill, bro. You should just be chill.
Situation. So if he's the guy for her, like he's a leader, he's confident, he's successful in his own way, and he's on his way up, she wants to stay in that environment. If she's not, he's like a bummer, like not really progressive. It's like, I'm with him, but like I want to find something better. And I get it.
But this is the thing though, like I personally would like to, if I had a good man that had all those qualities, I'd want to keep him there. But then if you're treating me like an...
Have you ever dated girls with double-digit body counts? No, not that I know of. Dated, like publicly? No. Right? I know I've had the mistake of hooking up with like a sewer rat. I know I've done that. I just can't remember, but I know I've done things I regret. But dated? Like, hey guys, I'm dating this girl who has 20 guys in her. That's crazy.
Option, then why would I want to show loyalty to you?
It's a two-way street. And my thing is like, if you want somebody to actually be loyal to you, you have to show them that respect. Because for example, let's say I'm a successful guy, right? And you actually want to be with me, but I'm like, you know what? I'll see you like every once a week, maybe when I have time, take you here when I feel like. It's like, I'm not putting effort in. If effort's being met with effort, then it makes sense. If not, then it doesn't make sense. And that's why I understand why women might want to go cheat, because it's like, he's not really taking care of me, he's not really there for me, so like, I get why they would do what they do.
Yeah. Have you cheated?
I never cheat. Black men don't cheat. And actually speaking, all my past relationships, I never cheated in my life.
That's where you go.
Because my thing is, I'd rather be single than cheat anyway. So just be single, have fun, but I'm serious, I made that choice, then I don't have to cheat.
Okay.
Cheating is just a creepy feeling. I wouldn't farm that feeling. That's a satanic feeling.
They don't give head. That's what they all say. Why no?
So it has to be my girl. That's the only way I'm giving
So you
head.
do though.
Well, that's a caveat, because most people say, yeah, I give head to everybody. I'm like, no, it has to be my girl.
No, well, mine would have been no if I was answering like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What?
So like, wait, is it a big thing out in the States to not do it? Because over here in the UK, it's kind of like if you do it, you're labelled as like a bocat, and it's like a big no.
A bocat? What does that mean?
It's just like a guy that doesn't go down on women and everything like that.
Is that a Jamaican term? Okay, because I know the culture, like, I'm from Barbados, right? So the culture's more like, if you eat like pussy, like you're not really like respected, because to them it's like you're bound down to a woman. But for example, for me it's like, if I'm with somebody and I care about them, I'll please them in every single way. So if it's my girl, like I said before, I'll do it. But in America, it's more like, if you do it, it's kind of like you're bound down to the girl as well. It's just the weird dynamic, so to speak.
Yeah, with that men do to impress each other.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never met a dude I respected that eats the box. And respected, I mean like, damn, I want to be just like you, bro. I've never really met that guy, you know? Can't think of an example ever.
But to be real with you, people say that they don't do it, but they do it behind closed doors. It's like,
That's what I mean. Just
yeah,
say yes.
it's for the camera.
Just say yes, exactly. Just say yes.
No, it has to be my girl. It has to be my girl, okay?
We all know what goes on behind closed doors. Fresh. No, do you not?
No.
Really?
So when I was younger, I did, of course, because like I was struggling. But like now that I actually have the options, I have the game to get what I want. It's more like I don't want to do it as often.
Do you think like watching adult content, it gave you a warped reality on what it's like having sex with women?
To be honest with you, I think it made me better, because like,
Made you better?
yeah. So let me explain. Most people that watch, right, either they get hooked on it, they get like kind of like soft on it. Like for example, most guys they watch ED, which means like erectile dysfunction. For me, it's more like I watch it to understand how I can become better in the bedroom. So the shit I was doing was amplified when I watched. So now, like any girl I'm with is like, wow, like this is different. I never had this before, because like I put that into my sex life, and also as well, like every girl's different. So I have to learn their body as well. Yes.
Yes. Why is that?
Well, as a man to lead, right, you have to be in charge. And being in charge means in all aspects. Mindset, fitness, money-wise. And look, if I'm the leader, right, I need to make sure that we're all good. Kids, yourself. So if anything happens, I have the backbone. So to me, that's very important.
Do you know what? He's a lot nicer than what I thought. Yeah. You wouldn't?
No.
Why not?
Because like I said earlier, right, I'm not going to cheat if I made that choice. So me giving it to you, it's pointless. Well, why would I?
I think it's weird. It's like a phone.
Yeah, this part's stupid. If it's your wife, she can have your phone. It's not a big deal, bro. If you walk with God, it's not a big deal. If it's your wife, she can go through your phone. It's not a big deal. I hate this. I always got something shady going on. Hell, if it's your girlfriend, she can go through your phone. She should be giving up enough box for you to say, you know what? I don't need to cheat. You know, the guys who cheat are not getting any from their girl. And I always found that weird. It's like a girl that doesn't give it up. Like, where are you finding these chicks? Are they not even attracted to you? How are we supposed to cheat on her? You're not supposed to cheat. Men cheat with uglier women. It's not a good thing to cheat. When you look at when men cheat on women, it's with an uglier chick. It's not a healthy thing, dude. Nah, she can't touch your money. What are you talking about?
Just a phone.
Men look at it differently, because it's more like, for example, to learn, maybe to like learn a trade or skill, or even like for entertainment. Women are more like attention, entertainment, and all in between. So like for me personally, like a woman's strategy for
keeping sex away from your husband is manipulation. I don't even think that's the woman's fault. You know, the red pill community is like, yo, bro, my wife won't give me sex. Women are bad. How are you having that problem? If you're a jacked Chad with a nice, you're just a good looking guy, how are you having that problem? I've never in my life had that problem where they're like holding it up, right? I could be broken up. I could not talk to them for years and they'd give it up. How are you having that problem where it's like you're just not attractive, right? You could be in the middle of an argument and they give it up. I'm pretty sure it's because you guys are not attractive. That's why she stops giving it up. Aren't 70% of people overweight? Is that true?
phone use is probably way more like invasive than for a guy.
Yeah, I'd probably argue that. Women probably would use the phone for the same amount of tools.
Come on, like let's be real here. Women love attention. Men don't.
All right, mister, women want attention, but here I am posting my cars and watches. Fine.
What men do though?
Men do love attention. How can you say men don't love attention when, like, you're the ones buying fast cars and bottles in the club and watches?
Because it's...
How are you saying that?
Okay, so we do it to get girls, right? But you do it for attention.
Same. It's the same thing. Attention. You do it for attention for women to get girls.
We have to. You don't have to. You can just walk outside. Hey, I'm here. If I do the same thing, it's like, nigga, who are you? So it's like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta be able to...
These people are degenerates, bro. They're shit in front of their partners too. These people puke and burp, and they're just like drunk slobs.
Be comfortable, right?
I think if I'm at that point where we're like together and with that connection, it's like, I'm doing everything around you.
Would it put you off if I farted now?
This guy would take in front of his wife.
Farting now, we just met, yeah.
Would it?
Because I need time to like understand you, connect with you on a level. So I need more time to actually give you that option.
Give me the option to fart.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so kind of you.
Do you have to fart right now?
No.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
It's like they're babies and toddlers, right? Hey, can I sneeze on you while I'm at it? Would you let your partner sneeze on you? No, I think I'd catch a case.
Would you ever have an open relationship?
No.
No. Why not?
When it comes to like relationships, my thing is like, you're making a choice. Because if not, I would just be single.
Interesting. So you're telling me you're a one-woman man. So you would be devoted to just one woman, no side chicks, nothing.
If I made that choice. I'd rather break it off than cheat.
Okay, cool. Interesting to know.
Yes.
True. Toilet humor is so zoomer. It's so pathetic. Oh my God.
So black men don't cheat. That's true.
It's not true.
Very true.
It's not true.
Very true.
No, it's not. Do you know how many black men that have relationships and wives that still try to talk to me?
Well,
No, it's not true.
they may not be real black men. They may be fake.
Okay.
Black men never cheat.
Black, white, Asian, they all cheat. So I see on like
No, Chinese men cheat a lot, actually.
online that you're friends with loads of artists and stuff.
Zherka, how did you become so successful, strong, handsome, and rich? Well, I wouldn't say I'm rich, but I'm doing good. I would say Keck. When you have Keck, people click follow. Logan Paul coming up next.
Who's your favorite US artist?
Oh, there's so many. Honestly speaking, my favorite artist right now is Larry June and Payroll Giovanni.
Okay.
And then,
We listen to Kanye, and that's it. Okay, since 2008, Kanye, we never switch. We never switch artists, right? We're on a repeat. Kanye, 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 Jay-Z, Little Satanic, Kanye, Kanye. That's it.
UK rappers, man, Skepta, all the way.
Yeah?
That's the biggest picture for me, Skepta. If I ever meet in person, I'll be so happy. Like,
Love
100%.
that.
It's cool.
Do you know what I love that you said Skepta?
I'm half black, but I don't identify as black because I like my white side better. Just totally choking. Phew.
I feel like the UK artists are really like getting over there in the US. What is a really crazy sex story?
So, I can't say the camera. Oh, man, I have so many.
So many.
Yeah. This one was, like, super, like, new to this, like, environment. And,
You know what bitches don't realize is if this lady had her V card, she'd be a 10 out of 10. That's how much of a buff it is. She'd be a 10 out of 10. We'd be DMing. We'd be like, hey, what's up, bro? What's up? Physically, that's not attractive, but I can see in my future I'm going to love that. That's great. I heard about the V card thing on Grilled. Everyone would be DMing. Women play the game so wrong, dude. If they play the game backwards, they'd have unlimited power. They'd say, Zherka, go to war for me. And I'd be like, yes, my queen, I will go to war. But when a non-virgin says, go to war for me, I go, for what? For your itchy coochie? Get the fuck out of here, you itchy girl. Get out in the itchy and scratchy stream with you. You're embarrassing me. Get out of here. Whoo!
Hey.
yeah. This one was, like, super, like, new to this, like, environment. And I did 3 in one day.
What? But that's not even a crazy sex story. That's just...
No. So let me explain, right?
I hate when men are super proud of piping. I had the sexual. Wow, bro.
Woke up, I went on Instagram, and I was dating 3 girls, right? But I wanted to meet them separately, like different days. But what happened was I had to do a podcast. So the next day I couldn't do anything because I had to do a podcast for pretty much the whole day. I was like, okay, cool. Maybe we meet them all today.
I want to go on the show just to show you guys charm. This girl would be laughing her head off.
Like, make it work. I met one for brunch at 10. We had a cool date, whatever. The vibe was there. I was like, damn, cool. Like, the vibe is there. Let's go back to my crib.
What?
Crazy sex for like a couple hours.
So why would you then meet the second one?
No. So let me explain, right? She went home. I got a phone call. Yo, bro, pool party, pull up. All right, bet. Meet some celebrities there, some friends, pool party, we're vibing.
Not much of a storyteller.
Then the same girl I was DMing on Instagram was there. She's like, yo, let's get food after this. I'm like, yeah, I'm down. So we go get food, we vibe a little bit, back to the crib. It wasn't on purpose. It just happened, you know. She just fell on the dick.
Like, you could tell Fresh would be a good friend to you, right? As much as he'll like piss you off, he'll be a good friend.
Not fall and trip on your dick, Fresh.
And then,
he does not just fall on the dick.
And then thirdly, like nighttime, we were going out as well to the club.
Like Myron would ruin your day, right? Like, you get some nice baddie and he goes, yeah, your girl's a whore. Like, yo, bro, I'm trying to have fun, bro. We're trying to go to Chuck E. Cheese. And no, she's a whore. You're like, Myron, I'm trying to have some fun today.
My boy's birthday. And then I invited the girl from Instagram there just to like meet her for the first time.
Why would you?
Don't do that. Lazy face. Don't ever do that laughing. Don't do that emoji. That's terrifying. The f is that?
Do that. Like, you've literally already slept with 2 other women.
I don't know. I was just like.
This is what I'm saying. And then you say women can't help themselves.
No.
Women are too picky.
But I didn't force it. It just happened naturally.
No, you did. You forced it by even opening the phone and messaging her, hey, let's link.
Well, I don't want to get rude. Like, so,
No, you'd be in that situation. You'd be
What
rude.
is that emoji,
listen, I came here to have
bro?
fun. I'm a smooth cat. She's complaining about.
How'd
things.
you
I'm
keep
like,
the eyes open on that
Just
emoji?
have a good vibe. You feel me? Like, relax. We
You see
good.
why it's called grilling.
Yeah, it's grilling for a reason, but like, relax, man.
Did they find out?
No.
Yeah. Well, they do now if they ever watch this.
There you go. But that's my crazy like.
Yo, lazy face, how are you
How much
doing
was my
that?
third one? Surely he was tired.
No, but I just have this like ability where like I don't need to like take breaks.
Wait, can we just take a moment? He slept with 3 women in one day.
3.
He definitely didn't use protection. But you wore condoms.
Huh? Of course.
Condoms.
What are they? Why are you laughing?
Because you're making me laugh.
So you definitely did?
Of course.
You didn't. I feel like you're lying.
I hate when men brag about hitting it raw. Like, I have herpes. Joke's on you, bro. I hate this, whatever this red pill part is, where it's like, I hit it raw, bro. It's almost as bad as those guys who go, pussy's pussy, Zherka. Yeah, I f***ed 3 ugliest chicks in my school, but pussy's pussy. No, I don't think it is. I really don't. A hole's a hole, bro. I once spotted an apple pie that looked like a woman's genitals. And I find it so creepy how men are attracted to a female's genitals when I've only ever been attracted to a female's butt. You know, like the squishy part. Like, how are people attracted to the hole? I'm attracted to the shape, not the hole, but men are into the, can I see what's in this? So creepy to me. It's like, it's the human shape that turns me on. That's what I focus on. I don't zoom into, like, you know how guys like need to see the hole and stuff. It's very creepy to me. Does anyone agree with me here? This guy says I'm a weirdo. No one agrees? Like, a lot of men genuinely find the hole attractive, which I don't. The whole, you know, they bend over and it's like the whole thing is what I'm looking at. Like the complete package.
I swear, if you're actually lying,
That is a bit mad, isn't it?
that's disgusting. That's like,
Jon Zherka, good pussy is really attractive. Yeah, I'm not those guys who say they're all bad. I've seen beautiful women down there and stuff like that. I've been with them, blah, blah, blah. But again, it's not like hyperfixation on the whole, like in, you know, whatever degenerate people are doing now. You know, it's just really not. You know, like, that means that these guys can grab a piece of paper and draw a vagine and get turned on. Whereas, let me just not get in trouble here. Hold on. Here, can you see this? Look. Some guys be like, oh, I'm turned on by the female anatomy. There's the hole. But for me, it's like this. Oh, damn, this is going to be hard, actually. Let's try this. Yeah, do this. Fuck, man. Let's just draw it. It's kind of creepy to do right now, but For me, this is what's attractive, is her shape, right? So let's say she's got pants on, belly button, shirt. It's a bad example. Here, let's make it more realistic. Okay, let's do Dexter's mom. You know what I mean? But guys who are just like, oh yeah, this hole is so great, I don't get it.
You can get like STDs.
Listen. You don't trust every girl like that. It has to be my girl.
Okay.
You're like, oh my God, judging me. God damn.
Well, you know, I can't be sure. I didn't think you'd sleep with 3 women one day.
So now you've heard my story. What about your story?
Do you think girls will demand condom depending on how attractive a guy? Yeah, 100%. I've never in my life met a woman who wanted to wear a rubber. They get so offended if I say that. And I get even more mad. I go, what are you trying to do? Back when I was into my player days, I'd get so angry. But I've never in my life met a woman who said, put it on. It's always them rolling their eyes when I take it out. Because they know what's up. They're like, oh, I'm not going to get a genetic specimen like Zherka. Every girl wants these genetics. This guy is kind of like the fascist Zzz of the internet. He doesnn't party like Zzz. He actually hates women. All right.
I've done some crazy things.
Oh, you've done some crazy things.
Yeah. I like to just experiment, so.
Tell me one thing.
I couldn't.
Yo, so I told her an easy one. That was simple. There's some shit in there that if I really said on camera, bro, she might throw up. But keeping 1,000 with you. But hey, this is what it is, bro. She didn't tell me anything about hers. Like, I give her mine, she don't give me any of hers. I'm like, that's not fair. Come on, man. Like, share with me. No, I told you my personal story that's secretive to me. No one knows that but you. Oh. So tell me yours.
I'm not telling you any of my stories. Got to work for the stories.
See, I need to know if you can handle me or not because, like, that matters a lot, you know?
No, I probably could handle you.
I don't think so. You be the first.
100% Riddle is right. They gatekeep it for guys. Hitting it raw is gatekept for good-looking dudes that have their together. 100%. They cannot wait to have a, oops, I'm pregnant with a Zherka type. I've been trapped so many times. I've seen girls, dude, remember, I'm the guy who didn't have sex for years. I would just get head, and I would look for excuses not to have sex. And why? Because I'm traumatized. They want my kids. Not a mathematician. They just want kids, right? I used to think it was just for tall guys, but if it's a lanky, unfunny tall guy, he doesn't really get it, you know? But if you're chatting hard in your city, then they really trap you. I've been almost trapped so many times. Such anxiety. There's this one streamer friend I have that saw me get trapped, and I read the news wrong on my phone, and I started puking in their house. Really large streamer. I started puking in their house because this girl was trying to trap me years ago. But I read the message wrong.
First what?
To handle me.
First to handle you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, I don't really know what experience I could share with you.
What do you mean? I'm being open to you. Be open to me. Just tell me one. Just one.
Oh.
Just one. Mm-mm. Since you don't answer my question, I guess
it's against her mating strategy to tell the truth.
Ask you, like, where's the most, like, insane?
Like, men withhold truth from women, but women warp it, which is way worse. Because I don't want to tell you everything about my life or my past, but I don't warp my past. Where I wasn't a bouncer. I worked at Chuck E. Cheese.
You had sex, like, crazy spot you had sex.
Like, I've been on a nice picnic.
Okay, picnic.
In the forest.
Okay, in the forest. Okay, cool. See, that's all I wanted. You're good. See, we're good. We're both open. That's it. So I gave her the world of information regarding my sex life, and she's a picnic, and that's it? Bruv, she's playing games now.
Imagine being trapped with Bill. I told you not to talk like that in my chat, dude. I'll time you out. The biggest disservice she did is when she's like, actually, he hit it raw for 7 months straight. And I'm like, bro, there's Zoomers watching this channel. Stop saying that. Zoomer, I want to be just like Jon Zherka. I'm going to hit it raw with everyone. Dude, Zoomers terrify me, dude. Zoomers don't ever think it's cute to make big mistakes like that. If you hitting it raw with people, that's stupid.
What would you do if I had a lot of male friends?
Excuse me?
What would you do if I had a lot of male friends?
Sorry?
I have more male friends.
Just beat the shit out of all of them so you don't have friends left. That's what I'd do. Like, you're going to hang out with those wimps? Like, those guys with the black eyes? That's who you want to hang out with? You're gonna hang out with the loser section? They got whooped by one dude. You just have to be strong enough to beat up all her male friends. Because no woman hangs out with wimps. They go, actually, he beat the shit out of you. You're kind of a pussy. They don't say it, but they think it.
I don't understand the question.
You just need a GoPro.
Email friends.
100%. Thank you. Next.
No, it's not thank you next. Childish. Childish.
What do male friends want from you?
What do you mean? This is what you need to understand as men.
Look at the cope in her eyes. She's like, I only feel my self-worth when men text me. Don't take that away from me. No, you'll feel more self-worth if it's one guy texting you, you fool. Think of the happiest women in society. That's who you want to be. I'm not brainwashing you. I'm not manipulating you. Your role models are not being hit up by 30 dudes. You think they are, but you don't respect those hoes. Like, there's no woman you'll respect that's talking to 30 dudes. That doesn't exist.
Not every man wants to a woman or sleep with a woman. Like,
holy cap.
It's really important to have male friendships.
Have you dated men before?
Yeah.
What do all men want?
No, not all men.
What do the majority of men want? Just come on, you know.
Yeah, but...
So, you know, right? So imagine a guy that's your friend. I guarantee you calling them right now, say, hey, I'm horny, where you at? See what happens.
I can call guys and do that.
Yeah, let's do it right now.
No, we're not going to do that.
No,
but I know.
You're confident, right?
Yeah, I am confident.
Let's do it.
They'd probably tell me to shut up. I'm not making no phone call.
Let's try it.
This is what every guy's going to answer on the phone, all right? What? Me come over? Or is this a joke? Are you drunk? Wait, who's there? FaceTime and show the room. Wait, what? Are you serious? Me? What do you mean? Give me proof this is real. Give me proof this is real. Give me proof I'm not dreaming. That's what all of them would do.
I'm going to try it.
Why not? You said you're confident that most men don't want that. So
no, they don't. But I think it's important that to have male friendships. Like,
what?
Having a male friend, so I might be moving a bit crazy or whatever. So I know that my male friends can give me the balance, because if I'm going off...
Oh, Kek is here.
Kek donated $5. Zherka hides the condom and throws it out the window to keep her gene pool limited. He knows she searches the room frantically.
Something like that's happened, but not the searching part. But I have thrown it out the window. Hey man, donate $100. What happened to the old gifters? This channel is like totally lacking lately. If you don't gift $100, you don't support my hopes and dreams. And you're gonna turn into a dunkle if you don't.
Talking to my female friends, they're going to give me what I want to hear. Whereas my male friend might be
the
like,
greatest incentive.
Like, he will rationalize my way of thinking because he's going to give me a male perspective.
If a guy's really your friend, right, he's going to tell you the truth to an extent. But deep.
You lack content, that's why you don't get... Okay, one in the chat, if I have the best content on the internet, that you're always giggling, laughing, and cozy when I'm live, and that you're always learning, or I'm reaffirming what you already believed in. One in the chat if you love God. One in the chat if you love me. Oh, wow, a lot of people love me all of a sudden.
Down, he's like, damn, she's cool as hell. She's asking for advice.
If everyone with a 1 in chat donated $1, we wouldn't be in this position.
She's coachable. You know what? I can see myself with her. So in the environment where things could happen, it can happen. Someone's going to get feelings, either the girl or the guy. So it does work, but for most people, it's kind of like attraction builds over time.
They love you without gifting. Hey, I am the truth 93. Everyone in chat is going to spit on you with little stars, right? The spit star thing. Right? Everyone in unison.
She has male friends, bro. It's only a little seed that starts to sprout. And before you know it, it's a full tree inside of her, if you know what I mean.
So why don't...
There's everyone, 900 of us, just everyone.
You, on your podcast, teach men how to be friends with women then?
Because it's not natural.
Well, I feel like you can just do the work. You can.
I can't reverse a millennium of how men operate. Look, we get the truth, right? We say how women are, how men are. We don't bullshit, we don't lie. So I'm telling you how most men are.
Did you not think maybe that's because the way you're conditioned as men?
No.
Do you want to like all the time?
Our biological standpoint is like, we want to...
She thinks it's a social construct for men to want to fuck all the time. You just watched a lot of TV. That's why you want to chat. Someone trained men to be like that.
Produce with as much girls as we can. Us being your friend is kind of a tactic to say, you know what? I can't get her right now, but maybe in the future I can.
Taking a shit is a social construct. Like if I didn't watch on TV shows that people use the bathroom, I just wouldn't go.
So it's a delayed, type of like getting a girl. that guys think works, but it doesn't really work that well.
What would you do if I couldn't cook?
That's fine. I don't eat at home anyway. I eat all the time.
Really? That wouldn't be an issue?
No.
Really?
Not for me.
You sure?
Whoever I'm with, we're going to go eat together out. So it's like, if you cook, cool. If you don't, it doesn't really matter to me.
Really?
I adapt to the marketplace. And to be 1,000 with you, most women can't cook. So that's the reality. I got to do it. It's what it is. I get mad at it. You're happy at it. It's what it is.
Okay.
Can you cook though?
Yeah, I'm alright cook actually.
Yeah?
I can't cook for like large parties of people. I haven't mastered it. So like no more than 4 people.
Can you cook Jamaican food?
I'm not the best. I won't even lie there.
Okay.
But I'm
you lost the
learning.
point just now.
Did
Sorry.
I? I'm learning though. So.
Learning? Proper things.
What would you do if I was going on holiday every other month?
Red flag.
Is it why?
Red flag. So you're going by yourself? Or
If you were going on holiday every single month, I would get my favorite subscriber, Mohammed Atta, to take you on his private jet. And you would never have to pay for your travels again. Okay? Matter of fact, this would be a one-way flight. I'm kidding. These jokes, man. You know when I'm at the top and you see me on that chicken wing show, they go, what did you mean by Mohammed Atta here? I'm like, dude, come on. You know I'm kidding.
or with me, per se? By yourself, right?
With the girls?
With the girls?
With the friends?
Girls trips. You're on a girls trip, right? That environment means single girls there, girls that want to have fun, and yourself. So you might have 2 girls that might have a guy at home, but the rest are single, having fun. You might be soft.
No, the funniest part of the joke is that Muhammad is innocent. I'm not even being evil. He wasn't even there, Chad. He wasn't even there. He's a fucking good dude. He's not a terrorist. He wasn't even there. She can go with it. There's layers to conspiracy, mother. I'm kidding. All right, let's go. Whew. I mean, he can't travel without that passport.
Solid. Secure yourself. You're like, damn. She's like, damn, girl. Like, why you so fucked up? Like,
I'm digging my grave, bro.
party with us. Before you know it, you're getting lit. You're vibing. You see.
Yeah, I was so tempted to make my. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I was so tempted to make. I was so Indian Zherka. I appreciate you, man. I was so tempted to make my profile picture Mohammed Atta, and then people are like, you know, for people who follow the official narrative, that looks really bad. Zherka, don't. And I'm like, okay.
A guy that's looking like Idris Elba over there is like, damn, that's my shot over here to get a guy like
Okay,
this.
we're almost
And then
done.
you go for it.
Hey, one in the chat if you guys ready for Logan Paul to be attacked by me. We're doing a fat hit piece. I'm not sure how aggressive I'm going to be with this, but people said that he's really crossed the line, so I believe that.
Now, are you a bad person? You're not. But that environment led you to be doing bad stuff. It's kind of like you're needing yourself in a situation where you might mess up your relationship. And is it worth it? No. If your girl is going out there, right, on girls' trips, and you're not there, my friend, guarantee, she's having fun, of course. What about you? What does that mean? Penetration, my friend, from somebody else. That's all That's all I gotta say. Then it's kind of like, I don't know what's going on.
Should we skip
so If I
this?
can see it, perfect.
So fresh. How have you enjoyed our day?
It was smooth. Definitely, I thought you'd be a little bit more like aggressive.
How do you think you've done?
I think I did pretty good. No, it was a smooth transition, back and forth, made you laugh a lot, so I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
1 out of 10, what do you rate it?
Can't tell you.
That's fine. I gotta know though. When you come to Miami?
He did better than I thought.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I might fly home with you.
Let's do it. No, but like when you do come though, I'll take you out, show you a good time, and then have you experience the real Miami. Because to me personally, like people come to Miami all the time, but they don't experience the real Miami. So it's behind the scenes, so pretty much.
Okay, I look forward to it.
Here's the tip to dating. If she's not touching you on the date when you guys are at Benihana's, if she's not touching you, rubbing you, and saying, oh, you're so sweet, get up and leave. Don't pay the bill. Get up and leave. Right? If she's not touching you and being super friendly on the date, just get up and leave. Seriously, don't pay the bill. Get out, like cut your losses early. I don't know why guys have that interview date where they're like, oh, I guess you'll touch me next date. Dude, get up and leave. You're losing.
So to Miami, cheers.
Yeah.
Grilling as well. Great day.
It was really good.
I can't tell you how many times I've left because the energy was off, right? And if you feel awkward leaving, like me, bring all your friends to the same bar you're getting chicken wings at and leave her with your friends. That's what I used to do. I just leave her with my friends. I'd be like, guys, I'm going to another bar, right? Call me when she's acting less awkward.